Alright guys, we've got a really important topic to discuss today. Today we're in the age of entertainment. You've got massive networks like Netflix, you've got a HBO and a Hulu that are pushing out these huge TV shows and a ton of them as well. You've got shows like 13 Reasons Why that have just blown away the world and become the most popular watching TV show in the world, the most binged watched TV show. Or you also have Game of Thrones or things like that that people go crazy over. Entertainment is huge. But we're coming to this question of which is the best TV show in the world? And it's actually a very simple answer. And the answer to that is Survivor. Now, I want to give you some reasons why. Survivor is the longest running show ever, or it has the most seasons. It has 35 seasons. Nothing else comes close. The only closest one would be The Simpsons, which has 30 seasons. And in all honesty, drawn art or something you can do on a computer is very different from an actual TV show, so I don't really include that one. The second closest one is going to be Law & Order, which has 20 seasons. Now, in each episode of Law & Order, someone does something wrong. Then the prosecutors or the cops try to find them. They catch them. Then the people who did something wrong are prosecuted. Then they go to jail or get punished. I just saved you 20 seasons, just with different faces and characters in each one. But again, Survivor has 35 seasons. Nothing comes close to that. And it shows, too, that if it's been going on that long, there has to be something there that people are still watching for it to be there and to be on TV still. Another reason why Survivor is so great is because it's real. Now, I know you can quickly say, oh, but it's reality TV. It is, but it also isn't. There really is a big difference. In reality TV, you have shows like Jersey Shore and the show about the Kardashian girls or women or whatever. Those shows are literally just about following those people and what they do on a daily basis. There's no goal as far as each episode. They may just be like, okay, well today you're going to go to a water park or you're going to hang out at somebody's bridal shower. But at the same time, it's not like there's an end goal in sight. You're just being filmed for the mere basic of entertainment that people actually watch. Survivor has a goal. You take 18 to 24 individuals and put them on any given location. That could be in the African plains, that could be in an island, that could be somewhere a little bit colder, it could be somewhere very remote, or will be somewhere very remote. You put these individuals with different individuals that have never met, break them into groups, and then have them compete for a large prize of money. And not only are they competing, but you're trying to survive in that situation. And what makes Survivor so great too is, again, that it's real. So again, they are filmed, but you have, say if the show's 18, you're going to have 3 groups of 6. And each one of those groups has never met the other players. They are then put onto a situation, let's say an island situation, because I use that one most frequently because it yields the best resources. They are put on their own section. They have to get to know each other, build a camp, learn to work together in different obstacles and games so that they don't lose and get voted off. And then they have to know really what to do in the game itself. Who should I align with? Who should I work with? Really, what should I do today? And each day changes, which leads into another point. Survivor is so great because it's so sophisticated. Again, the show, when it very first aired years ago, the game was more about literally surviving. So the first season that ever took place was in Fiji. Then the second season was Africa. And it was about these people who were in a game, but it was more on the just fundamentals of surviving itself. So literally trying to make fire, literally trying to get food as quickly as you can. There's been tons and tons of people that have been evacuated from Survivor. In total, there's been 46 that have been removed from the game. It may not seem like much in 35 seasons, but that's more than one person every single season. 3 people were in the hospital for more than a week. One person was in cardiac arrest because they were working so hard and nearly died. I don't say that to brag, but it just goes to show that the show is legitimate. They have real concerns. It's not just fake. So again, you have this show that all these people are fighting to stay alive, even though they're being filmed, and they're not giving any aid. Now they'll play for games to win food or to win matches or fire, things like that to keep them going. But they're not given anything in the beginning. You have to work your way up. And the game goes for 41 days. It's a long, long trek. So if you're doing really well, and you make it to day 38, you can still lose and have spent more than a month out in the wilderness trying to fight your way for resources and whatnot. And then lastly, the reason the show is so great is because it has this tremendous gameplay. The motto for Survivor is outplay, outlast, and outwit. So again, you have these 18 people that have all come to play the game, and they know that they're going to have to survive in this given situation, but they're also in their heads thinking, how in the world am I going to get to number one and win the $1 million? All they have to do is make it to day 39 or to 41, and then they have to bribe the people or describe to the jury why they deserve to win. And it's not an easy thing to do. It's not an easy thing to get to the end. But throughout the game, it's evolved into all of this. So in season 1, that was primarily just about surviving. The game's gone all the way where it's about surviving, and then you have all these massive game twists. So you start in a tribe of 6. If too many people get voted off, you then get merged into another tribe. However, that tribe could easily vote you off because you're the intruders, you're the new people, they don't want you there. But then all the tribes then merge into one tribe, and there's always going to be groups that are divided amongst you. Either there'll be a group of 2 5s or 6 and 3 or whatever. There's always 2 groups, and you've got to figure out which group am I going to be on. You then can throw in things like the immunity idol. So when you're playing the games that happen daily, you're in this big game, and then if you win, you get the immunity idol. If you don't, you're not going to be so hot. The immunity idol makes it so you can't be voted home that night. And then there's also hidden immunity idols that you can find anywhere. So people will be literally going to go get water, and they'll see a little sign in the ground or something like that, or something that looks kind of conspicuous, and they'll dig and find an idol that makes them immune, but nobody else knows about it until they decide to play it, So you have all of these different mixes into this show that makes it incredible. It's not repetitive. It's just not a season that grows, but the next season it's the same thing. There's always a new twist, there's always new gameplay, and there's always a great story to it. It's not watching a bunch of people sing every single episode and then semi get better like American Idol. It's not like Grey's Anatomy where each episode is extremely dramatic about people getting fixed up in a hospital, but at the same time, every single episode's in a hospital. You'll have one season for Survivor that's in Africa, the next will be in Fiji, and the next one will be in China. And you have these people that are battling out the odds to win a bunch of money, and it's crazy, but it's always, always entertaining. And it's been going on forever. That's what makes it the best show, guys. Watch Survivor.